Hi, my name is David Tai. I'm from Philadelphia. I recently graduated from the University of Pennsylvania with a BA in Health and Societies as part of the class of 2018. I was just like overwhelmed with emotions. I haven't really, I never knew this was, I didn't feel like this was a possibility. And like I had like my closest friends in the area or like within the vicinity, and we were just like celebrating it, and it was like super exciting. And I remember like running across like different faculty members and admins that I'd been like in connections with, and they were like super stoked. And I called my parents, and my parents were like, "Why are you going to Vietnam?" They didn't understand like the Fulbright fellowship. They didn't understand why I would want to, put a pause in my career and go travel far away and teach English. And so I had shared with my parents and my family that, both my parents gave up education to become Vietnamese refugees and to come to the United States and travel thousands of miles away, leaving everything behind. And coming to the United States, they like hit the ground running. They started working and they built a family. And had they not made that initial decision of giving up their education, I would not be here today, and I would not have had the opportunity to do the number of things that I've done on campus. I never would have imagined being at an institution like the University of Pennsylvania. And so I shared with them like going back to Vietnam would be the perfect opportunity for me to come full circle, to be able to teach English and to be part and contribute to the education in Vietnam that my parents never really got to have or never got to fully complete, would mean so much to me. And they were like, "Oh, okay, makes sense. Go ahead, do what you want to do." I see like three things. One is kind of personally, I'm looking for an opportunity that'll allow me to gain a better insight of who I am and to welcome different challenges that I otherwise wouldn't have gotten not doing Fulbright. So this is like being in a country where I don't really speak the language, learning about my own identity and like diving deeper into like what my roots were. And so this also like the second reason as to why I really wanted to pursue the Fulbright was also because I wanted to integrate health into the classroom. That's something that I've learned a lot here, just learning about different health disparities, like the very basic things of just your eating habits, your diet, and everything that matters, that what goes into your body and how you're really exercising and things like that. I wanted to integrate that into the classroom and see if I can work with other community members to see how we could prioritize health, but also kind of explore what other alternative healthier options are for the community. And lastly, I just want to be able to build on my ability to like communicate with a wide variety of audiences. I never would have imagined being able to teach, let alone teach high schoolers. And so this is kind of like opening up that opportunity for me to communicate and to build on my patience and my ability to navigate and manage different expectations. And I think that will inherently allow me to be much more successful in whatever avenue I decide to pursue. But yeah, those are kind of like the three main reasons as to how I can imagine this really fitting into my own career path. Lauren has been really great. Lauren Orr, who has like helped me throughout the Fulbright process, even after I've gotten the award. When I had questions, I emailed her. I met with her like when the semester started to talk about Fulbright. She was very informative. And like I mentioned before, like when I had questions trying to distinguish between writing a personal statement versus a statement of grant purpose, like she provided some really guiding points and guiding questions that allowed me to think deeper into like how I can differentiate between the two and give unique but also mutual responses that will benefit me as an applicant. And then after I got the award, I like reached out. I was like, "Hey, like, what about these transcripts and like logistics and like all those questions?" And I remember like setting up a meeting with her, and she was like talking me like through like what I'm supposed to be doing next and thinking about like who I can connect with, what are some thoughts and steps that I should be taking into consideration. So I think CURF has been like quite supportive in my like application journey, but also like preparing for the Fulbright now. The community was very, very like excited for me, and so they started asking me questions like, "Hey, I now want to do like the Fulbright, but like I don't know what to get, like how to get started and everything." And so that's why like I love the first gen community here on campus. We're very supportive and very encouraging of each other. And I think for me, it was kind of like working towards a step of like revealing that, you know, like many peers here and many students here can do this, so like why can't we? And I know like Ania Moore received the Truman Scholarship, and like that was breathtaking, and like she's a really great friend of mine. And so as more of us are receiving these awards and honors and things like that, I think it really does encourage and inspire first-gen low-income students to also do the same. I'm kind of like showing that we can do it, and here are some examples of folks who have done it.